is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Will Burn Shenanigans. My name is Chad. This is D. Before we get started, make sure you smash that subscribe button. If you're new, give this video a thumbs up. Let YouTube know you like our content, and also share this video. You know what that means, but I'm gonna use it. This one right here, this gonna get it. Might get a little hot because we gonna agree to disagree with these. I already know. Red flags in women. Trigger warning.
Really?
And it has a trigger warning, but I'm fair because the video after this is red flags in men. So I'm gonna get them a heads up to know that's coming. So it's fair. But I'm about to chime into this and give my. But I'm gonna be fair. If I feel like it's doing too much, I'm gonna say it's doing too much.
Okay.
I ain't gonna just be biased about yeah. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be real. Let's go. See what this young man is talking about.
Number 3, parties every day. You can't see it, but it says cares about astrology and birth signs way too much. Caring about it is cool, but like if you're talking about I can't be friends with you because you're a Capricorn, or we can't have a relationship because you're a Scorpio, you do too much. Number 2, vapes and nicotine, self-explanatory. Number 3, parties every day, like parties all night, every day, Saturday or Monday through Sunday, too much, bro.
Too much.
If she says it's cis T period or it's the for me, run. That makes me want to claw my eyes out.
But you know what? I'm gonna use it as this. If they use it too much, like
because I say it sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? But
catchy.
you know those people that use certain phrases all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like you get annoyed from them using it. That's a problem. But if you use it every blue moon with your girls or like playing around, like that's different. But if you use it all the time, like then I'm like.
I will agree. The astrology one, I do believe in like certain stuff. Like you just you're compatible with some people.
But I'm not gonna lose no friendships.
But I don't lose some friendships. It's just like it's more or less like. When it comes to friends, I really don't take it serious because everybody's different. We're just friends, you know? Family's different. But I think when it comes to, like, a partner, I kind of take it in depth, especially if you're giving me that exact thing.
Energy.
Like, I'm a Scorpio, and he's a Taurus. And by all means, he is all of a Taurus. So, I get it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes, like,
I don't believe in a matchmaker thing, though, because they say we ain't compatible.
They did say we were compatible.
No, I think it was...
Yeah, they did. They did say we're compatible. But it's funny because, like I said, he's a Taurus and I'm with him. Yes, we bump heads sometimes. But his mom also is a Taurus and I get along with her. But ask yourself
this question like he said, though. Do you feel women are now using that?
Oh, yeah.
Before getting a relationship?
Way more than normally? Yeah. I feel like now they're going off of that. But then I think it's just more or less it's all fun and games. You know?
No, but I think some people really taking it to their relationships and they're not getting with certain people because they have a certain sign.
Well, because certain signs just do too much.
No, see, you sound like the red flag.
She likes Megan, Cardi B, or Nicki. Liking them is one thing, but I once had a girl to my face tell me that Nicki Minaj is better than Tupac. I blocked her that instant.
Yeah, see, that's doing too much. That's a red flag.
What?
If she expects me to pay for everything just because I'm a man,
you get a flag.
Nah, bro, equal rights. This is 21st century, bro. It's not how it works no more.
Yeah.
Kill all men. Weird hatred of men. Self-explanatory. If she cares about politics way too much, like, get a life, bro. It's not that deep. It's never that deep. Like for part 2, though.
If we start talking and I ask a question about how your day was and you answer, but you don't ask how about you to me back, that tells me you usually are very self-centered and don't really care much for other people.
He preaching.
If you have a traumatic history with your ex, that's fine. I understand, and I'm going to be there for you to help you get past that. However, I will not be there for you if I find out that you and your ex are still in communication on any level, even as friends. Do not ever tell me to be manly. Don't ever tell me to stop being so soft. I will drop you so fast. My job in this relationship is not to fulfill your internalized misogynistic views on how a man should act. Quickest red flag.
This man on fire.
If a guy is trying to talk to you and you don't tell him in a very clear, explicit fashion you don't want to talk to him, and I tell you to cut him off, and you say I don't want to be mean, dropped. Don't air out my business to your homegirls. I get it, y'all been close since childhood, but my trauma is not your conversation topic. At the end of the day, I can't control you, but if I find something I'm uncomfortable with and you don't work to change it, then we're just done.
All right, I got 5.
My trauma, I gotta talk on that trauma window.
Wait, I think that's true. I do believe that. I feel like there's things that me and you talk about that should never leave our circle. Like, there's things that you do and don't tell people.
But I'm saying the trauma, I gotta like dial in on this. Like, I gotta really go ham. You know how I feel about this one. Me and her we've been talking about this subject for the like last couple of weeks. Like, I tell her deeply, I just found out, like, I feel like trauma through anybody, it could be girl or guy. I feel like when it comes to trauma in somebody's life or anything you're going through that's like a problem, like, or you're dealing with stuff in life and you tell people, even genuinely as friends, people eat that type of stuff up and take it as fuel. And that trauma to you is eating you alive, and they'll just gossip about it. Like, that's my thing on that, where I stand with him, because I feel like as a woman, if she go tell like my man, you know, fears this or has this going on, the girl's like, oh, man, you shouldn't be with him because he, you know, and that's trauma for him. Like he's legitimately dealing with that whatever he's dealing with, and then they laughing about it. So I feel like yes, I agree with that trauma thing 100%. My man got 5 though.
Number 1, girls who smoke weed. I feel like a pothead girl is just, you can't trust her. Number 2, the girls who don't know what country music is. I don't care what country artist you listen. If Sam Hunt and Thomas Rhett is your mojo, go ahead.
Bro, grow up.
It's something. Number 3,
grow up.
This kind of coincides with number 2. For favorite artist is Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B. No. Just no.
Yeah, okay.
You have a type. Just say your type.
Yeah, right.
Lie about liking beer. Oh my God. If you don't like beer, I don't care. It's not gonna have a different impression on me if you want to go sip your Malibu or White Claws. I don't care. Just don't lie to me. And number 5, the girls who post that body positivity shit. I get it if you went to the gym and worked your ass off and you want to show it. Go ahead, I'm all for it. But if you go to the beach and post a picture like this, like no, just no.
None of
He's young.
He had a lot of childish.
He
He gonna go out of
Just
that.
say your
He gonna go out of
type.
that because he contradicted himself. He
So
said
you don't want a woman to have body positivity, knowing that right now is the era of just women coming out naturally and loving themselves.
and then he contradicted himself on the music too.
I hate that women battle so bad with self-esteem issues. Regardless, you could be top-notch girl. And like he always says, hell, Beyonce got cheated on. Cardi B got cheated on. Like, all the bad girls, they get cheated on. And I feel like for you to sit there and say that, like, what if that day she was feeling herself and she loved her body and she took a picture? You really gonna say that's a red flag? Like, why?
But think about what he said about country music. Like, if you don't listen to country music, like, that's a red flag. But yet you just went and said if they like Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion, that's a red flag. So you want them to like your genre of music, but they can't like them.
Exactly.
That didn't make
If
sense.
they're-
Like, get out of here.
adult children want to have anything to do with her.
Most of these answers are usually just like misogynistic, and I know that. But hear me out with this one. If she calls herself the mom friend, she's really just warning you about her control issues.
Oh, you know I've been dying to do this one. Number 1, Hot Girl Summer. Why not be a whore the other 3 seasons too? If her podcast of choice is Call Her Daddy. Weird misogyny and kill all men vibes. Not cute. If she drives a Jeep Wrangler. If she's cheated in the past, no excuses, no explanation needed. Astrology girls. I'm not talking about you asking me for my sign. I'm talking about if you hate me because of my sign. Girl's name's Sarah. We've all had that.
Guys, at least he gets to the point though. Like,
If she blacks out on weekdays, that's not cute. Stay away from me. If her favorite show is Friends, I'm sorry, that show is ass. Again, stay away from me. Ocean-themed tattoos, double red flags if it's on the inside of her ankle. And if she has an excessive amount of guy friends. Weird pictures.
Like I said, it's a type. Just say your type. That is a whole type.
but no, his made me laugh though.
About you.
Because his
No,
is
that
childish.
is a type though. Like, if y'all don't just say your
No,
type.
but his is childish because he do names. Like, he do like
Sarah.
like his is so childish. It's worse than the other one. Like, he got Sarah, don't talk to me. Like, what's your name, Sarah? You look great,
If you
but I
like
don't...
friends, don't talk to me. Like, that's messed up.
If a girl doesn't have any girlfriends or can't keep a healthy relationship with any other females, she has to go.
That's
Red
deep.
flag.
That's deep, yes.
No.
Women who are obsessed with their birthdays when she has a birth month, a birth week, a birth weekend, and then a birth day. If she's obsessed with her birthday, run.
If you've never done it,
Went
just
to
say that.
Miami during the pandemic. Dead. If she considers being tall and zodiac signs to be personality traits, dead.
No.
If she is incapable of taking the initiative to do anything, like texting you first, dead. If she frequently loses friends, dead. If she goes out of her way to show the name of the brands that she wears and that she owns,
You better preach.
dead. If she clock chases for any reason, over dead. If she expects the man to do and pay for everything in a relationship,
Dead.
deceased.
Damn, he said deceased.
Shorter than 5'2", when they excessively post
Let's see what young man
content
gonna
on
have.
Instagram or like private story, makes me fucking sick. If you complain about someone persistently trying to talk to you, but you don't block or like tell them to leave you alone,
Yes.
that's so weird.
Come on.
When women have
Come on,
a
young
victim
man.
complex in the sense that they're like, oh, I don't know why everyone's trying to beef me all the time. That is a major red flag. I have to go get my order. When a woman ridicules another woman's sexual assault or like rape experiences, that shit is so fucking
Yep.
dodge. The use of certain lipstick colors. Why are you wearing green? Lip gloss is better than lipstick anyway. When
Really?
they tell their friend that quite like clearly looks bad and they look good, that shit is so fake. when they pretend to understand a joke, it makes me cringe. And this one's kind of dumb, but like, if you say you love a song or artist, but they sing along to the song and just fuck up the lyrics.
Girls who are obsessed with their birthday. Girls who make liking Disney their whole personality. This one's really specific, but girls who have never cut or dyed or changed their hair at all, like since middle school or forever.
What?
This one's kind of mean, but girls who post selfies on Instagram but with Snapchat filters.
What?
Girls who pretend to be grossed out by things like periods or any girl thing like that just because boys are in their presence. Don't come for me for this one, but girls who say that boys make better friends because like girls are too full of drama or girls are mean. I think they might be the problem in that case.
No, I think it's just true because then you don't have to
You
deal
know what?
with
You know what the
stuff.
problem was? You know what the problem was with this? She didn't have no business coming here saying about no women flags because she's a woman herself.
Yeah.
She's just one of them girls that just like she ain't got no friends like because they don't want to be around her.
You haven't changed your hair, cut your hair, dyed your hair.
That don't even
but
make sense. Like she one of them girls that
I barely cut my hair when I first
I guarantee
met
she ain't
you.
got no friends. I guarantee she don't.
She's the one that has the guy friends.
Yeah, because she feel like she better than everybody else because she do certain things.
That's messed
That's
up.
no
I feel
red
like
flag. That ain't even red flags.
yeah,
That's
that
just
was-
hating on people. Like at that point, you just
I feel
talking
like that
about
was
people.
like the dumbest red flag.
Ain't no red flag. You just talking about people at that point. That's not red flagging anything. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm getting with you. Have you ever dyed your hair? No. Childish. Red flag. Like what?
That's expensive.
Major one for me is not having a hobby. Because if she don't have a hobby, she's gonna develop a hobby. You know what it's gonna be? Bitching at you for fucking everything.
Okay. You know what's so funny to me? Is that when you hear women's list of red flags, it basically all boils down to
Get to your
I
point.
don't want misogynistic, racist, homophobic, transphobic men. It basically boils down to that. And then they proceed to make a list of, signs that men show that they are misogynistic, racist.
I think she just
transphobic,
took this
homophobic.
post too far. Like
And then
she went too deep.
get men who have the fucking audacity to call a red flag a girl who wears tall rings. You guys can colonize Mars. You can do it. I just don't want to live in the same planet as you. I'm sorry.
She one of them people that got
didn't get not one
she
thing she said.
she one of them people that got the challenge and like took it to the next level. Like other people was being like sarcastic
I
sometimes.
just feel like
I think she took it to that level where she felt like she had to explain it in depth and thought she was explaining
I
it
feel
way
like
more
red flags
important.
are everywhere and everyone because there's things that when you first met me, I'm pretty sure it was a red flag. There was stuff when I met you, there was stuff that was a red flag, but it's just a matter like, do you want to deal with it or not? Everybody has red
there's
flags.
red flags that can be corrected.
Yeah, exactly. Like everybody has red flags. There's a lot of red flags about people, but
until
that's them. Do you want to deal with it or
you
not?
know what's crazy though? Watching this video made me think like there are some people who legitimately are functioning by this stuff. Like, oh, your signs, red flags, like
I mean,
right
don't
off-
get me wrong. I like looking into the science and everything, but
think about it. There's people you didn't come to me on signs. Like think about it. Legitimately, people are getting together right now in the world because of social media. They are going off of signs, and if they see one flag, like you go into the restaurant, let's say you don't put your napkin right here, she say,
red flag.
"There it is." Girl, why did your date go wrong?
I don't really.
He didn't put his
consider
napkin
red
right here,
flags.
so
I just feel like
stop
that's
doing that.
something I
Y'all
don't
doing
care
too much.
for.
I feel like y'all doing way too much with this, like letting social media control your life. Like that's terrible. Like y'all letting social media like take control of like if he do this, girl, some girl might like a man with funky feet or something. Like you just
I
don't
feel
know.
like there's a difference between just being picky and then standards.
Your red
Like,
flags. Like if that's your red flag, stick with them. Don't let nobody else choose your red flags. Like
Yeah.
if you like a man with some ugly feet, and all of a sudden somebody else say, "I don't like ugly feet. I can't do it." Like, oh, me too. Like stop. Like that's not your red flag. Like that's not you. Like.
But like I said, everybody has red flags, regardless if they're big or
But
little.
people are
everybody has
being.
red
I feel like people are being persuaded to have other red flags now
flags. Oh yeah,
because of this. Let's said so.
like a red flag if she has toe rings. What does that have to do
Since
with
when?
anything?
Nothing at all. Just
Like,
something they want to create.
what?
He got a dog.
Like when the guy said the red flag, you shouldn't listen to country music. Then you have a type.
Red,
That's a type.
Red flag because she driving a
It's not
Jeep.
red flags. It's mostly that you have a type. Just say that you have a certain type.
Stop red flagging it. It ain't everybody's red flag. It's yours. Let us know what y'all think about this red flag video. What's your opinion on red flags?
Exactly.
Let us know down below. But thank you guys for tuning back in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll see you on our next video.